This man just put a gun to his own face and pulled the trigger. Baki was completely stunned when he saw this, but to his surprise, the man pulled the trigger again and then used the air in his mouth to seal up the wound. A boy nearby, terrified by the scene, peed his pants on the spot. It turns out that this man is Spike, one of the 5 most notorious death row inmates. He had been locked up in a prison 1,000 meters underwater, but after wanting to experience the taste of failure, he easily escaped and came to Tokyo to challenge the Fama family. At this moment, Baki was being challenged by one of his classmates. The classmate pulled a large knife from his pants and advanced toward Baki. Just as he was about to strike, a flash of Baki's previous hits to his face appeared in his mind, and he froze, immediately dropping the weapon. But just then, another classmate behind him launched an attack on Baki, only to be effortlessly blocked by Baki. What he didn't expect, however, was that Baki handed the weapon back to him and even took a few steps back. The boy, angry at this move, charged at Baki. But the next second, Baki was right in front of him, and with just one finger, he knocked the boy to the ground. Baki immediately counterattacked, and the boy, enraged, pulled out a dagger and threw it at Baki. But to his surprise, the dagger disappeared in midair. As the boy wondered what had happened, Baki suddenly appeared right in front of him. At that moment, another classmate realized that they couldn't win against Baki with force. So, he quickly drew a handgun and aimed it at Baki. But what he didn't expect was that Baki's face twisted into an expression of pure terror. The reason for his fear was that one of the 5 death row inmates, Spike, had appeared behind the boy. At that moment, Spike grabbed the boy's gun and shockingly aimed it at his own face. Baki froze, completely stunned, but then Spike pulled the trigger again. The boy, horrified by the scene, peed his pants again. Spike then reached out his hand toward Baki, as if to introduce himself. Baki, still shocked, moved forward to shake hands, but in the next instant, Spike's hand fell off. Baki stood there frozen in fear, but then Spike casually said that it was the hand of someone he loved most. Hearing this, Baki was even more shocked. Before he could react, Spike kicked him with full force and slammed him to the ground, launching a brutal attack. The boy, witnessing the chaos, immediately ran off to escape. Soon after, the police arrived and took Spike into custody.